Like the Monkees' Daydream Believer and the Archies' Sugar Sugar, the Beatles' Love Me Do is a straightforward, irresistible pop tune that is perfect. Paul McCartney and John Lennon acknowledged that they didn't fully comprehend the song when they were writing it. John felt the song stood out from other Beatles tracks, such as Penny Lane. Paul shared his experiences co-writing songs with John during the Love Me Do era with The Independent in a 2012 interview. Before John and I met, we had never created a song together, other than exchanging the question, "What do you do?" in our first conversations. "You wrote a few songs?" I made a query. "Yes," he realized. "I've written a few too." We decided to split up after determining that we both thought our songs required work. That marked the start of our journey. Paul said, "We had no idea where to go from here. We had no idea how to make a record." Our endearingly attractive naivete was partly attributed to our need for adult supervision. We got to spend some carefree time together, and I'm glad. Undoubtedly, part of the allure of the Beatles in the early 1960s was the innocence of their songs, especially in the harsh post-war England. For the book All We Are Saying, The Last Major Interview, John Lennon and Yoko Ono were interviewed in 1980. Love Me Do was mentioned by John throughout the conversation. It was mainly Paul's tune, and he started writing it before they were songwriting partners. The Imagine singer confessed that he might have contributed to the song's bridge, though he wasn't sure. The question of whether John's girlfriends had inspired any of the Fab Four's early love songs was then posed to him. The ex-Beatle claimed that those songs were fictional creations. Songs like In My Life, Penny Lane, and Strawberry Fields Forever seemed to signal a more personal direction for the band's music. The Beatles had such talent that, despite the fact that their early songs were based on fiction, they were nevertheless able to emote so passionately in songs like Love Me Do, I Want to Hold Your Hand, and She Loves You, said Paul. To him, John was a good man who moved to New York City with Yoko Ono, but they lost some of their appeal. Paul said that John's sudden death cemented his standing as a witty man. Paul did admit to having a sharp side, even though it was only a little part of who he was. Paul and John's friendship peaked at this time, as seen by the amazing pop hit, Love Me Do.